you? It's KAHOS, and we're getting it. Playing some NBA 2K18 here on the PS3. Our 10th game of the season. Our first year, our franchise with the Chicago Bulls. Going to Toronto to face off against the winless Raptors. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 2KAHOS on Twitter. And KAHOS718 on the gram. Is that you? So I'm hoping that this is a blowout. We would love that. La Pangle Angle. You know Philip Screwdriver? Pangle Angle. Let's get it. What's up, Fudd? I appreciate you. How you doing today?
Sconosciute senza paparazzi. Quando ancora a Milano giravo in scooter, rispetto ai macchinoni maxi ho sempre preferito il taxi. Non ce lo vedo De Niro che fa driver per Uber. I Superman moderni stanno sul computer, zero criptonite. Oggi è la vita vera. La concorrenza del rap non è più mite, ce n'è sempre uno pronto come l'uomo tigre. Se pensa come girava il mondo
Freezing.
doveva andare al bar. La solitudine accompagna anche le superstar.
Freezing too. Fucking out of control, man.
I Ghostbuster, lo squalo, Jurassic Park. Mi sentivo in paradiso, in quel Luna Park. Oggi è chiuso, tempo scaduto, niente più caldo.
Pangle Angle. Alright, this buffer shit needs to stop. We're over it. We're over it. It's snowing in LA? No, it's not. You're full of shit. That's crazy. Kind of non-believable, but I do believe you. Pangle Angle. Pangle Angle. Do you know what that means? I know I keep saying it. Is it because I need an update for my computer? Me feel.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Toronto Raptors. And things about ready to get going, so we turn now to Kevin Harlan, who will be making the call at Air Canada Center.
Yeah, I think I know why there might be a slate lag. Oh, well, it says it's fine now, but there's an update to my computer. Let's get a dub. Fuck yeah. And throw your motherfucking hands in the air.
And the Raptors making the final preparations. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke's on the sideline as well.
Doris Burke is on the sideline.
Our starting five for both teams.
What is she doing on the sideline?
A lot of skill and talent and energy.
Being a sideline reporter. You thought I was going to say something else, huh?
But he plays a huge part in their transition game. You know, getting the ball up court in a hurry is his first.
I don't know. I'm thinking about doing the club tonight, man. It's been a minute, and I told people today at work, so I'm really thinking about it.
With an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Forget it.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Pass to Christie.
That's a quick foul to pick up here.
Doug Christie. He was on the Knicks. Uncle Denny's in the building. Yo, steal it. His name is Jakob. Jakob. Why is he the point guard, the center? And he's going to shoot it and make it? No, come on. What is going on? What did I just see?
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. Find out, DB.
Jordan for three. Now that looks more like it.
The more we run, the better off we'll be. Should be a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And here is Lynn following the three-pointer.
Yo, he's triple team molested.
And it's Rose this time.
He's getting red bone.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The drive by Jordan.
Oh shit, I was denied.
He kicks it to Levine. Rodman with a screen on Lynn. Levine can't hit.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure you appreciate it. It is so hard to contain it. He just seems to get it.
Why didn't you bang down that trifecta? Levine. There you go.
Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
Detective Levine.
Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense cannot.
Where is he jumping?
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It's not a good look for Brooks, man. Brooke Shields, Brooke Lyon, and Brooke Reynolds.
Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Rodman. Rodman's got his first basket of the night.
Uncle Denny with the floater. Late nights with Uncle Denny.
And the call will be against That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
What are you doing?
And I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any
The refs.
doubt, err on the side
You want the
of
refs
giving the
in that
benefit of the doubt to
situation.
the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And it was. It should have been fucking out of bounds.
Lynn's got his first points in this one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time.
Bottoms up.
The shot's good from Jordan.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Raptors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Here's Young. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this
Fucked
game.
up.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Wizards.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
The Pelicans. That game got out of fucking hand. Yeah, it's me.
Agreed, guys. It was really
It's such a goofy laugh. Everyone says that. Everyone at work always says that.
On defense, the Raptors. It's a three-point game.
I'll take that. What?
Doesn't go either for Jordan. Outside Rose. Passes it to Christie. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist.
Why aren't we hitting shots, boys? What's going on?
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
And the foul.
Shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
We'll take the three the old-fashioned way. Not an old-fashioned. The old-fashioned way.
Greg, I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Detective Levine on the move. A bunch of Boy Scouts. They got
Free throw good. Levine.
the military night uniforms on.
The Raptors have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter.
Yo, why don't you block it? How about that? It's just my fault. Left them open. I can't get behind, and it's going to be impossible to catch up.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Bulls third.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Chicago calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
No foul?
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Vucevic. Elijah Millsap comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. Pirtle, guarded by
Yo,
Pippen.
get the fucking steal.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline,
Let's
just
go.
hanging on here for dear life.
When you come to New York,
Very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
yeah, take that. I don't use the timeout, burn it. Nice. Take the steal.
Chicago calls timeout.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Some last season stats for him. 13th in field goal percentage. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last year. He showed great shot
Butter.
selection more often than not.
Let's go, Stevie.
And the Raptors making a change.
Stevie Nicks.
Johnson's checked in. Lynn kicks to Young. The feed to Johnson. Shoots from the post. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Back to Kerr. Jordan. Kukoc, a screen on Johnson. Here's Kerr for 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Drops and it comes off an assist
Off the
from
bench,
Jordan.
3 threes. Let's go.
Jordan's got 3 assists tonight. Toronto trailing. Lynn dishes to Young. And blocked.
Rejected.
That's good.
So lucky. Right place, right time.
Coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
What?
Goes. Count it. Jones is
I'll take it.
And didn't have to go
Me
strong
and
there, just a little bit of the finger
Mrs.
roll
Jones.
to get it up over the deep.
Young pass to Johnson. Guarded by Kukoc. And 2 free throws coming
Earn
up.
this shit,
Misses
man.
that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Kukoc. The Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack. In terms
Look
of
like
their
they're from
percentage the line.
the South
About
Side
76.
country.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Elijah Millsap. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Jonas Valanciunas in for Michael Jordan. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan.
How about another three? Nice.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Johnson defended by Kerr. Back to Lynn.
You piece of shit.
Layup is good. And here's Kerr from the... Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
the buzzer!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
Wow.
Concludes the first quarter of play.
Wow.
5-4.
I don't smoke inside.
The Los Angeles Lakers
Smoke in the garage.
go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Live from Milwaukee. Big time hoops coming your way.
I smoke blunts the size of elephant tusks. And the size of telephone poles. And the large number 2 pencils. The fat ones, not the skinny ones.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy.
I don't know what it
with
is,
all
but
those assists.
it's some good shit. It looks like White Rhino.
The Bulls leading by 4. So for Chicago right now, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kerr. Then it's Tony Kukoc. Then it's Bush. And it's
Get in on the act, Judd.
And the shot's good from Bushler.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
I got my bench in.
They have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Raptors moving the ball around.
Fucking
And the
peekaboo.
shot is good. And it's 7 points for Johnson.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the pass to Bush.
Fucking didn't want to do that.
Clock is at 3. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They
Fuck.
turn it over.
Didn't want to do that.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Steve Kerr with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Zach Levine's hurting. And let's get Longley in there. We'll roll with that 4, 1 through 4, and then Longley at the 5.
Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Vucevic.
Where's your apple juice?
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 4th in steals, 4th in
My
fewest
apple
turnovers
juice
per
is here,
game.
nice and cold.
And they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful
He's
in winning
friends with
games.
Udonis Haslam and the
Going back
Udonis
to the
Haslam
steals,
effect.
They play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
Yo, block this shit, man.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking.
Nice
the
pass,
paint.
nice jam.
And simple.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not?
I'll take that. Thank you. Good pass.
A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
The Raptors making a switch here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Lynn against Kerr. Jordan.
That's definite.
And that is good. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
It's stolen by Kerr. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Down the hatch.
Finished off by Longley.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Lynn dishes to Carter. Back to Lynn.
Vince Carter. He's in there.
Porter's checked in.
There's two Vince Carters I put in the season. One's on the Nets.
He feeds it to Porter. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Another bucket in the paint.
I'm thinking about the other game.
Not been able to stop today.
Yeah,
The other
defense is
season.
all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
This is
First shot
Jones.
is good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep us up.
And that one's good by Porter.
And how about that? Responding
Yo, what up,
to a
fella?
three-pointer
He's in the Navy also.
quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay.
And the foul.
Right
Let's
now.
go.
Back and forth. Here we go.
Vince
And
Air
he knows how to
Canada
get himself on
Carter.
the highlight reel
I'm in the
for some of
Navy.
those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team.
Oh, you don't know me? I'm motherfucking Vince Air Canada Carter, baby. Carter. When I dip, you dip, we dip. What?
No good. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Lynn. That's good.
He went backwards.
And here's the Chicago
We might run the club tonight, bro.
Bulls. Will be a home game
You're gonna pull up
against the Pacers.
to the club.
The first
You need your
and
ID.
last of their homestands. And so here is Chicago. Screen by Longley. Jordan with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. He used that pick to perfection. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality.
Fuck
that they
you.
have. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Longley, he's guarded by Meeks. Levine gets to Pippen. Another three for Chicago.
Nice.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling. Oh, yeah! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
Wicked.
Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Raptors trail by 15. Meeks dishes to Lynn. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kerr. That's good.
Just throw it in
Keep
there.
turning it over like they have, you give your opponent the chance to get out and run on you.
And it's come back to bite them so often here today.
It's stolen by Kerr. Levine. And the
To
dunk
Jordan.
by
Let's
Jordan.
go.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah,
That
lightning
was a
too.
20-point
But
lead,
guys,
and
the
it's getting out
pass
of hand.
for me, even better. He absolutely
Sorry.
put that on a platter for him.
And the Raptors call
Put it
time
on a
here.
platter.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In fourth, the
There's too much
Raptors.
drip.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year,
Same who you
you
are
got to
to
mention
you.
these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Go.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 15.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
It's stolen by Kerr. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's Pippen with the jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into...
Wow. Did you see that? Wow. Wow. In slow motion, it looks so crazy. Wow.
2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there. He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Porter.
Oh, he has it.
Jordan, the pass to Kerr. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And here's Kerr from the arc.
What up, Warrior Empire?
Raptors trailed by 19.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Raptors have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Jordan with it. He's coming off a 40-point game against New Orleans.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the chart.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Steve Kerr, the hero of the first half that put the Raptors to sleep. That dunk was fucking amazing. Oh my goodness. Another lob. Slob City, not Lob Pity. Lob Pity is Lob City. Keep sucking on your mom's titty. I know LeBron a fitty. You're at work. I feel
Welcome
you.
back, everyone, to the start of the second half.
So
big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap
something.
narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Steve Kerr has been sensational.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
They've got Christie. Rose is out there with Kevin Seraphin. Then it's Archie Goodwin, and it's Pirtle in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And here we go.
Ready?
The Bulls fast break.
Set.
Go! Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
And Toronto has possession. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys.
Got a piece of it. Pippen against Christie. He used that pick to get in close. Pippen's got 11 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lynn kicks to Rose. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. 9 points for Rose.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And good
There
on
you
the
go. Take
basket.
that. Let's go.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Toronto calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the
LeBronto.
timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Pippen.
Stuff it.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Damn.
There's the bucket. Good. Young's got 5 now.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Jordan the pass to Longley. That's good.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Let's go.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Levine kicks to Jordan. And out of bounds as the Raptors.
Hey, Kenneth, what's up, brother? Please hit up everyone in the chat. They will support you back. Is that you? I seen those videos you sent me on Instagram, bro.
Toronto's gone a
That was some
very
good
strong
shit.
4 for 5 from
Yo, I
3-point
appreciate
land in the
that.
ball game. Lynn against Kirk. And it's Rose penetrating. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
On the gram.
Lynn's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 3rd in rebounding, 6th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Luke Longley. And it's Rodman in for Steve Kerr. The drive by Jordan. Outside for Pippen. Off target from outside. Toronto, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. Rose passes to Pirtle. Poke loose. In transition, here come the Bulls. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Outside Rose, wide open. And he gets the bucket. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here's Levine. But they recover it. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Christie. Fires from deep.
Chris.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Back to Rodman. Feeds to Jordan. From downtown. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 9 assists now tonight. Pass to Christie. Puts up a 3. And he gets the bucket. Christie's got 10 points.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
How did he miss that?
Up top, Lynn Rodman covering.
You know what?
Missed
Tried
that
to
little
step
chip.
in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The Raptors making a switch here. Toronto calls timeout.
LeBronto calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game
It's
plan.
gotta be you.
And sometimes you need a timeout to
Hit
make
him in
sure
the
that's the
Boilermaker.
case.
Baby.
Catching
Yeah,
up
I'll
on the
take that.
changes
Thank
for
you.
Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Vucevic. Jonas
strong.
Valanciunas comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Toronto. We've got 1:23 left in the third. DeRozan brings the double team. There's Lynn with the three. And the basket good. Lynn's got 8 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Longley, a screen on Rose. And here's Kerr from the arc. Raptors trail by 20. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also
Redhead, what's
the
up,
way
baby?
they've been able
How
to
you doing
generate
today?
points off of the turnovers that they
We're
forced
gonna
tonight
do the club,
is
I
also
think, and play
helpful.
music after.
Ron
this.
Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Paul nails both of them. So it's Chicago now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now the pass to Longley.
Ooh,
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Longley for 3.
9 points in the game
His
so
first
far.
3 of the year.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Anunoby. And it's blocked by DeRozan.
Nice.
Here's Kerr. The kick out to Harper. Back to Kerr. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that's
Thank
out
you.
of bounds. Chicago will retain
DeRozan with the L block.
And Toronto making a change here.
Yeah, reward him. Let's go.
You really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even
Connect.
then, it's a tough play.
Let's connect at the hips while we dance on the flow.
For Toronto, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Larry Bird's here.
Chicago making a switch here.
Sue Bird's cousin. Actually, there's no relation. But there could be.
And Christie drops them both.
Governor
Locked
Chris
in from the
Christie
charity
of New
stripe this
Jersey.
half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And here is Jordan. 23 points in the game. Defended by Christie. And here's Kerr from the arc.
Yeah, he's been hot all day.
Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out front, running away with it.
By 24.
NBA action charges ahead. The Chicago Bulls go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs this Saturday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern,
That'll be a
8:30
really
Pacific.
good game. Jordan's averaging 46 a game.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens.
I'm in the pot
fourth.
sizzling like Evelyn, getting the children rounded up. I'm hanging out with the henchmen. Get you sounded up. You at the line of scrimmage, it's relentless.
Toronto's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down.
Give
in
you
this
a
game.
biscuit.
They've gone 7 of
I'll
8
show
so
you the
far.
image.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Tony Kukoc is out
No, they
for
don't.
Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Kerr in at the 1 spot. The Bulls leading by 21. It's Pippen with the drive.
Yeah, the
And
backhanded.
jams it with authority.
How much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, if it was any other player, it may be surprising, but he is just so good.
One of the few guys.
There you go,
in
Pip.
this league
When I dip, you
with
dip,
that
we
kind
dip.
of
I
move
put your
in
hand
his
up on my hip.
Clearly, he's one of the best.
Let me
there
see you
is in the
to
business
roll.
when it comes to making that lead pass.
That's tipped. Here's Young.
Here's Young.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Jordan inside, defended by Christie.
What a piece of shit.
Stolen by Rose. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Rose kicks to Young. Rose tipped away. Pass to Burger.
Come on, that is some bullshit.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage.
From deep, Jordan. Raptors trail by 21. Lynn kicks to Young. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. I mean, he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
Jordan kicks to Kukoc. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Christie, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Well, I like the fact that we can still see a flicker of a flame burning. They haven't given up or given in. They picked it up at both ends, and right now on a nice run. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The Bulls leading by 18. Back to Kerr. Lynn with the steal. Knocks it loose. Passes it to Christie. Outside, Lynn. Again, Toronto.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Jordan, he's open. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Young kicks to Lynn. Drains the three-pointer. Lynn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Dishes it to Pippen. Another three for Chicago.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Jordan, that ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th assist in this one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Kukoc. Rodman comes in for Scottie Pippen. Bushler's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for Steve Kerr. Young dishes to Rose. The pass to Purdy. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Kicks to Levine. The dish to Rodman. And here's Jordan outside. They get it back.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Christie kicks to Lynn. Raptors moving the ball around.
Well, Robin Lopez,
Where's the flagrant at?
He's got 8 points and 6 assists. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so Levine nails both of them. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. That's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Jordan. It's good from long range. Jordan's got 34.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Carter, the pass to Johnson. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Vucevic dishes to Jordan. And that one's good.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
19 seconds on the shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson attacking. Number 43. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Levine kicks to Jordan. Drills the three-pointer. Jordan's got 39.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Gotta get Jordan 40.
Here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
First one falls.
We gotta get MJ 40.
Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 21. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more
Jordan
or less
needs
over.
back-to-back 40-point games.
Be taking a few extra seconds to enjoy the win. Is that plausible?
Or maybe just rubbing it in. That's possible.
There's the three. Count the bucket.
Yes, he got it.
Dark in here, because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
42, got it.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Jocking with my knees to the flow. Y'all living like a goat. Raptors losing streak reaches 11 following loss to Bulls. Yes. Nate Thurman has got an 8 to 10 month timetable return. So our next game is against the Pacers at home. They got a squad too. So Pacers are 2-10 is terrible. Spurs are 6-5, 8-3. The Hornets, that'll be a good game, and Oklahoma beat us, so we're at Seattle next time. All right, let's save it up. Alright, so come back and hang out. You guys gonna chill? We're gonna do the club then. If it doesn't work out for an hour, we'll get like a bunch of people, then we're gonna go to some games.